All right, so now also real quick, we're going to go through kind of how to identify what burner you have, and then also what versions would have certain particular burners. So you can see on the table here, we've got kind of all of the versions laid out. We are actually missing one that we don't have a replica of, but we can explain it. It's going to be very similar to one of these other versions here, so no big deal there. So we're going to start on the end here. This is what we call a piloted round burner setup. If you ever hear it, it can be somewhat confusing because you can see it's round here, but if you're looking at it from the back, it is actually square, but it is technically what we call a round burner. So, and this would also be if you ever hear somebody refer to something as like the hair dryer looking motor. This is what we call like the hair dryer blowing down into the burner. So this would be that hair dryer motor. And then again, this is the piloted setup here. So you can see this is the guts of the piloted burner. So we've got, this is your pilot assembly down here. We've got a flame spreader. Now on these piloted models, they actually sense flame back through the spark rod. So there is not a separate flame sensor like you'll see in some of the other versions. The common issues with this is the flame sensor, the spark igniter here will get dirty, get corrosion, get buildup on it over the years, and it will stop sensing flame. So if you ever get an oven that lights and it randomly drops temp or won't heat all the way up, the flame sense is probably going to be a good place to start looking. Provided that you've ran through some of the other basic checks and you know all the motors are running, you know the gas valves, you know, are power, have spark, all that good stuff. This is probably one of the common issues. So we do sell the pilot assembly still as a kit. It doesn't come with the spark wire, but I highly recommend if you're going to be in here, you put a new spark wire in it as well. Let's see, so on this version there is no upgrades. So on some of these other versions, as we go through, we'll identify some of them have some upgrade kits to certain components, some of them don't. This one in particular is one that doesn't have an upgrade available for it. So if you have any questions, give us a call.